What's up, guys? I just wanted to make a quick video here just because I haven't really seen much like this on YouTube before. I see all these guys with the fancy amp switchers, which one day I'll probably get, but I just can't justify spending $1,200 on most of my stuff, other than maybe the $800 there's budget stuff. But as you can see, I got multiple amps and several cabs here. I think I got 4 cabs and 7 heads. So my solution to be able to switch these really quickly on a budget is I have all the cabinets with fairly long cables. I think they're 10-foot cables hooked up, and they're all marked and labeled, as you can see here. So you got the trainer cab, the EV cab, the 2 B52 cabs, and then the Marshall 212 cab there, and they're all ready to rock. And then I found on Sweetwater they make a speaker cable with a female that's 1.5 feet, and that goes around to the back. And then I just made some patch cables with females for my send and my returns here, and that's on each one of these amps. So you got the red for the output, for the speaker output, and then your orange and yellow, your return and send. And I got each one of the amps set up that way. So whenever I want to play an amp, I just grab my amp in from my pedal board down there, and it goes into the front of the amp. And then I grab whatever speaker cable I want, and that goes up here to the speaker output, like so. Just to demonstrate, that would go red to red like that. And then you just plug in your guitar and you'd be ready to rock, and switch on the amp, and then you're playing that amp. If you want to go to a different cab, hit standby, grab a different cable and put it up here and hit standby, and you're ready to rock. Or you turn that all off and you switch over to a different amp and rock and roll. So it's pretty straightforward. And then that way I don't have to crawl around to the back side over here every single time I want to use a different amp head. So far it's working out pretty good for me. I also have one here that's marked Captor, and that snakes around over here to my Captor X, so I can record any of my heads here, over here in the little recording station area I got going on. So yeah, it's kind of my setup. I'm digging it so far. I would kind of highly recommend it if you're on a budget setup. The cables I think are $20 for these female guys on Sweetwater. That's the only place I was able to find them. Now of course you could make your own, but I think these connections for good ones are still like $14 for just the connection. So you might as well just buy the pre-made cable off of Sweetwater. But yeah, so far it's working out pretty good, and I'm digging it. So like $200 later, I got everything set up and ready to go, versus $1,200 or $1,500 for the fancy switchers. Now, I mean, those would be on the fly, and they definitely have their benefits. And like I said, I'll eventually get one. But for now, being on a budget, this is working out great. If you got any questions or any other ideas to make this better for me, let me know in the comments. Always appreciated. Thank you.